Buckle up, mystery lovers. Shetland is roaring back with its 10th season, and if the trailer is any indication, we're in for a heart-pounding ride filled with murder, deception, and explosive twists that could shatter the quiet life of a remote village. Fans of this gripping British crime drama know the drill. Detective Inspector Ruth Calder and her partner, Tosh McIntosh, trade the bustling city for the rugged Shetland Islands, where every case feels like peeling back layers of a tightly guarded secret. But here's where it gets controversial. Will the detectives be unfairly branded as scapegoat seekers? Or is there a deeper conspiracy at play that challenges everything we think we know about justice? As the story unfolds with a fiery explosion and hints of more deaths on the horizon, it's the kind of drama that keeps you guessing until the very end. And this is the part most people miss. The emotional stakes are sky high, with one detective's personal connection to the victim putting loyalty to the ultimate test. For beginners diving into Shetland, it's worth noting that the show excels at blending atmospheric island life with sharp detective work, making complex investigations feel accessible and thrilling. Think of it as a cozy mystery with a dark, stormy edge, where the landscape itself becomes a character in the story. Excitingly, the BBC has released a teaser trailer ahead of the series premiere on November 5th, teasing the 6-part season that kicks off with the grisly discovery of an elderly woman's body in the isolated hamlet of Lunniswick. The victim, retired social worker Eadie Tulloch, has been exposed to the elements for days, sparking suspicion among locals who seem to be hiding more than just the harsh weather. Calder and Tosh waste no time digging into a tangled mess of relationships and lies. But the real hook is that personal link. One team member has a direct emotional tie to the case, potentially straining team bonds in ways that could lead to heartbreaking decisions. It's a setup that begs the question, in a world where truth and loyalty clash, can any detective truly separate the professional from the personal? Speaking of must-watch elements, the casting for Shetland Season 10 is a powerhouse lineup that's sure to delight both returning fans and newcomers. At the heart of it all are Ashley Jensen and Alison O'Donnell reprising their roles as the formidable Ruth Calder and Tosh McIntosh, whose dynamic partnership drives the show's soul. They're joined by familiar faces like Stephen Robertson as DC Sandy Wilson, Lewis Howden as Sergeant Billy McCabe, Stephen Miller as Reverend Alan Calder, Anne Kidd as pathologist Cora McLean, Connor McCary as PC Alex Grant, Angus Miller as Donnie, and Yuba Akilade as PC Lorna Burns, each bringing depth to the island's quirky, resilient community. Adding fresh energy is Samuel Anderson, whom you might recognize from Amandaland, stepping in as the new Procurator Fiscal Matt Blake, a role that could introduce new tensions in the legal proceedings. But the guest stars are where things get even more intriguing, pulling in talent from across the UK screen landscape. Leading the pack is Niall MacGregor from Line of Duty, playing the enigmatic Tom Jameson. Imagine his stern, no-nonsense style clashing with the Shetland crew in ways that spark debate over police tactics. Other notable additions include Clive Russell from Sandman, Ellie Headington, Motherland, Louise Brealey, Sherlock, Leigh Biaggi, The Lost King, Greg McHugh, Fresh Meat, and Francis Gray, Vera. Rounding out this stellar ensemble are Stephen Macmillan, Boiling Point, Stuart Townsend, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Saskia Ashdown, The Rig, Gabriel Akawudike, Screw, Joanne Thompson, Outlander, Choane Tyler, Granite Harbor, Adam Rizzali, Copper, and Maria MacDonnell, The House Was Not Hungry Then. For those new to these actors, it's like a masterclass in character depth. Each brings a unique flavor that elevates the drama, turning what could be a straightforward whodunit into a richly textured exploration of human nature. To give you a bit more context, Shetland's appeal lies in its ability to transport viewers to the breathtaking, often unforgiving Shetland Islands, where the beauty of the landscape contrasts sharply with the darkness of crime. If you've enjoyed shows like Broadchurch or Happy Valley, this is right up your alley, but with an added layer of isolation that amplifies every secret. And for a controversial twist, some viewers argue that the show's portrayal of rural communities as tight-knit fortresses hiding dark secrets romanticizes suspicion, potentially painting small-town life in an unfairly negative light. Others see it as a poignant reminder of how trauma lingers in close quarters. What side are you on? Do you think the personal stakes will make or break this season, or is there a chance the detectives are being set up as villains themselves? Share your predictions, agreements, or disagreements in the comments. We'd love to hear how you see this unfolding. In the meantime, if you're a fan, don't miss out on related thrillers like the revenge drama featuring Douglas Henshall alongside Martin Compston, or his detective series now streaming on Netflix. Stay tuned for more updates on this beloved series.